YouTube, what it is, man. It's your boy Sayysooflyy. I am no wave. I am no bridge, man. Now, right now, son, in this video right here, I'm gonna show you how I lost $2,000 today trading US 30. And yeah, man. At first, me losing this money at first, I wasn't really tripping. This all happened on TikTok live. Actually, before I get into that, man, if you're not following me, if you're not subscribed already, click subscribe, catch the wave, join the family. I do all of this stuff on TikTok live. I literally just got off of TikTok live. And when it comes to the loss that I took today, I was actually not feeling a way about it until I started to think about it a little bit more. And I'll explain why I'm like starting to get a little bit blown. All right. But if you want to learn how to trade, definitely click the link down below. I do have a free course that teach you, some beginner information as far as like how to set up the accounts that you need. I know a lot of y'all ask, yo, bro, I want to trade, but I don't know, how do I make a broker? How do I put money in my account? How do I withdraw money in my account? I got all of that stuff inside of my free course. Also, if you want to get the bots that I use, you can try them out for free for 3 days. The link is out. Excuse me. The link, that was nasty. The link is down below. All right, so let's get into US 30, man. Let's talk about pretty much what happened today. I'm gonna try to keep this short because I am a little bit blown. All right, so start off on a daily time frame. And it's the same thing every single day, man. Like, based off of what we see, is this going up or down? For me, it definitely look like it's going up overall. We do have this high right here, or this gap that still hasn't been filled yet. I do think that this is going to get filled sometime this week. That's just my opinion. Yesterday, it did hit this level right here, which we had marked out. This is on my bots account. All right, so yesterday I was showing y'all my personal account. This right here is on the account where I only take the trades with the wave trader. All right, so for this broker, it actually didn't hit that level. You can see it got close to it, but it actually didn't hit that level. But, different brokers have different servers, different prices and stuff like that. But on a daily time frame, I was definitely bullish. Although this candle's all the way down here right now, I'm thinking that, even today, it's only 10 o'clock. It could still end up reversing and coming all the way up here. That could definitely still happen. All right, then we go down to the 4-hour time frame. Based off of the 4-hour time frame, I was definitely bearish. This was actually dropping. Let's act like this didn't happen yet, because at the time, this candle has only been alive for 11 minutes. So this isn't a real depiction of what's going on right now. But before that, it was definitely bearish, definitely going down. So that gave me bearish action, or bearish bias. And then on a 1-hour time frame, same thing, still bearish. So for me, I was looking to sell this. Now, I was looking to sell this, and at the time of the trade, or at the time of while I was on live, okay, so I already had this marked out. It was this, and then it was this right here. All right, so we go down to the 1-minute time frame so we could just see exactly what happened. So when I got on live, none of this had happened. Okay, none of this. This is all future stuff that we didn't know that was going on before the time. Damn, bro. And I just caught out the fucking buy, man. This is crazy. All right, so let me explain. Oh my gosh. Let me explain pretty much what I see or what I saw. So by the time I got on live, it was 9 o'clock. So I got on live at 9. So this is where the market was when I first got on live. And it was pretty much just fluctuating while I was talking. And yeah, this is pretty much where it was at. All right. Now, I already had this target drawn out. I had both of these targets drawn out, which I was pretty sure that price was aiming for them. Now, I was bearish, right? So by the time I actually took my trade, it was 9:30. So 9:30 is all the way right here. This is when I got into my trade on this candle right here. So price was dropping. I was on live. I'm telling everybody like, yeah, man, I wanted to be aiming for these lows. It definitely looked like it's going for these lows, because this was low key like a double. This was like a double bottom. because this level isn't from this candle. This level is from a candle that happened like days ago. But you can see how it literally hit. You see how it hit this level perfectly. So I mean, that's like a double bottom right there. That's high liquidity. So I was very confident. I was very confident that price was gonna come down to it. So look, this low and then this low, it was literally perfect, right? It was literally perfect. So I was very confident that it was gonna take these levels out. So while I was on live, I'm like, dang, bro, I want to sell it because I told everybody that I was bearish. I wanted to sell it, but I did not like how it was dropping before I sold it. And I mean, I could have manifested this, but I was literally saying like, bro, I really don't want to sell this. I really don't want to do it. And I know a lot of people say, even people on live is like, well, don't take the trade then. Why are you gonna still take a sell if you don't want to take the sell? And the reason why I still took the sell is because I trade what I see. I do not trade what I think. That's one of the biggest lessons that I've ever learned when it comes to trading. Trade what you see. Do not trade what you think. I cannot tell you how many times where it was the same situation or something similar, and I'm like, well, it's already going down. I don't want to sell it because it's already going down. And then I don't take the trade, and then it goes down even further, or vice versa. When it's going up, I'm like, oh, well, it's already doing this. I don't want to get in right now because it'll probably it's probably gonna stop doing it and then reverse. I can't tell you how many times I've done that and I ended up being wrong. I literally have it written down right here on my wall. It says, stop trading what you think, trade what you see. So today was one of them days where I wasn't really confident in it. I told everybody even before I took it, like, I'm gonna take a sell, but I'm not gonna lie, I am not confident in this sell. And I also said, wow, because it had already took out this level. It had already took out this level. So before these candles happened, I was telling everybody, it was like around here, I'm like, well, what I want to happen, I will really, really like for price to make a big move. Hold on, I got too much stuff on my screen. This is kind of pissing me off. So we already talked about this level right here. That was a target where I figured price was gonna end up heading to, and it definitely did. So price was right here, and this was the next target. And before it hit it, I was saying like, all right, so what would be perfect? Because this is when I'm telling everybody, like, yeah, man, I don't really want to get into the sell because it's already at the bottom. I'm pretty much telling everybody why I'm not confident in the sell. And I was saying what I would like for it to happen, I would like for price to jump up in like one or two big candles, take out about this high right here, and then start to drop. That's what I was telling everybody. But I wanted that to happen before 9:30. I wanted that to happen before 9:30. So what ended up happening, I got into a sell right here. As soon as I got into a sell, I was in profit, 15 points, nothing crazy. Immediately, drawdown, stop loss hit, L. That literally, it was immediate, okay? Now, I wasn't really upset about it just because I understand that, losses are going to come with it. You feel me? And a loss is a loss, like if I'm completely wrong, I'm cool with being completely wrong. Like I don't really stress about that. So that was my trade. All right. Now, when it comes to the wave trader, I tell you guys all the time that I don't know what the wave trader is going to do to the very last second. And the wave trader actually got into a sell as well. So me and the wave trader was actually on the same page and we both lost. That's not something that usually happens very often, but we were both on the same page. The wave trader got into a sell right here, hit my first stop loss. He got into another sell right here. I ended up getting out of it early just because like I had already had this drawn out. Once I saw that price was pretty much aiming for this, I'm like, all right, bro, let me just get out of this joint. So then I got out of it for a small loss. And yeah, man, so I pretty much lost 3 trades. My trades on my personal account, I lost those. And then wow, and then my wave trader, though, they lost trades as well. So yeah, that just happens. All right, now let's talk about why I'm upset. Let's talk about why I'm upset. If you watch not yesterday's video, but Friday's video, if you watch Friday video, I pretty much talked about Thursday and Friday. And I was telling y'all how Thursday and Friday, price literally went less than 5 points to my take profit. Less than 5 points to my take profit. It stopped and it reversed and it took me out for and it ended up hitting my stop loss. This happened on Thursday and Friday. All right. Today is the 6th. Thursday is March or May 1st. Friday is May 2nd. Okay? Everything was good. The whole week of that last week, we was making bread. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we made bread. And then Thursday and Friday happened on some weird stuff and we lost. Right? And I'm like, that was weird. Like, how did it just do that? Like, how did it get 5 points away from my take profit 2 days in a row and then just reverse? That's weird. And then yesterday I showed y'all my trades. Oh yeah, watch yesterday's video. I did this same thing happened yesterday. So then if we look at yesterday's video, hold on, or yesterday's price action, and y'all let me know, man. Y'all can tell me if I'm tripping or not, son, because something's going on. Yesterday's price action, I was in a buy like right here, and then I was in another buy like right here. Yesterday's price action, this literally happened yesterday. Got into a buy right here. I was in profit. It got close to my take me out at break even. Didn't do it. Came back. Boom. Took me out at break even. Then it went up a little bit more. I'm like, I bet it's about to make the real move. And it said, nope, I'm coming back for your second trade. Literally for your second trade. I know that you got into 2 buys. I know that you got into a buy right here. And I know that you got into a buy right here. I'm going to come back and I'm going to take out your second buy. I'm going to wick out of it. And then I'm going to keep going up. This happened yesterday. Okay. Now, I mean, losses happen, bro. Getting stopped out at break even, that happens. That I'm completely fine with that. But the first 3 days of the month, three trading days of the month, the market did some weird stuff, and it seems like it was heading just for me. Now, I know other traders probably be feeling like that about them, but like, nah, this is a little bit weird because I got all this documented too. Like, the first 2 days, you're going to come 5 points away from my take profit and then reverse. And then the next day when I am in the exact trade, you're going to come take me out at break even and then go in my direction? That's a little bit weird. So then when we come back to, today, this first sell, the first sell, clear loss. I'm not tripping about the first sell. But then we talk about this sell right here. So the wave trader, it took a sell right here. It hit my stop loss. Okay, cool. But then the wave trader got into another trade right here. All right, it got into another sell. Now, I ended up closing that sell a little bit early just because, like I said, once it started to come up to right here, I'm like, all right, bro, let me just get out of it. But my stop loss for my trades is 70 points. Okay, my stop loss for my trades is 70 points. The high of this candle right here is 40912. All right, 40912. The high of this candle is 4098. Wait, what? Oh, my bad. The close of this, I'm like, hold on, bro. I just did this. This is weird. The close of this candle is 40911. I got into my sell at the close of the candle, 40911. All right. The high of this candle is 40981. Pull out your calculators. Pull out your calculator and let's do it. 409. Hold on. Focus up, baby. Focus up. 40911 minus 40981 is literally 70 points. It's literally 70 points. My stop loss is literally at 70 points, son. This is just another day where it went exactly to my stop loss. It went exactly to my stop loss, and then it reversed, and it went for that sell. Not only that, it did exactly what I said it was going to do. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. It just didn't do it at the right time. You feel me? So it's like, before all of this happened, I said, yeah, man, I would really like, before 9:30, I would want it to make a big move up, take out this high, and then start to drop from there. And that's exactly what it did. It just did it after the fact. I don't know, man. Like, stuff like this, I really don't think this is random, man. Like, this is, it's too precise for this to just be random, son. And like, although like the first few days it went close to my stop, or it went close to my take profit, it took me out for a loss. And then yesterday I was in the right trade, and then it went straight for my trade, then it went in a direction. And then today, my second trade went exactly to my stop loss and reversed. And this all has happened this month, in the month of May so far. Like, this has all been the month of May so far. I feel like that's just showing me that I'm doing something right. And I know that might seem a little bit backwards, but the fact that if you see the way that I be losing compared to the way that I be winning, like when I'm winning, it's like clear cut. It's like, dang, bro, that was a perfect trade. But then when I lose, it be like, son, how did it just come straight to my trade and then reverse? Like, how did it aim exactly for my stop loss? It hit it perfectly and then it reversed. How did it get right to my take profit, stop, and then reverse? I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm on to something that's super, super crazy. I could be tripping. I could just be making this stuff up in my head, but yeah, I feel like the algorithm is just tweaked a little bit right now. That's why I'm experiencing these losses. But once it goes back to normal, it's gonna be all wins. That's how I'm thinking about it. And like I said, I could be making this up. So yeah, those were the trades that I actually took on live. I did call out a sell right here, and I know y'all not gonna believe me. I did it on live though. I did call out a sell. This is from a strategy that we have inside of our university, the boss strategy. Called out a sell. That joint went 160 points in profit. Did I take it? No, I did not take it because I really don't be trading the boss strategy. Although I really be thinking like, bro, I need to, man, because the boss strategy, that joint really do be hitting. But the reason why I ain't take it, I had already lost 3 times. And then I take my trades at market open. You feel me? I don't usually take the boss trades, even though they do be hitting. Called out a sell right here. It went 160 points in profit. Some people on live took it. They made money from it. Shout out to everybody who did. And then I called out a boss buy. It's probably right here. It was either one of these two candles. The real boss buy was right here. But I called out a boss buy right here. And you can see what's happening right now. 270 points of profit right now. So it's like, I mean, did I take this trade? No, I did not take this trade either. Why? Same thing, same reason I just explained. But yeah, man, the month of May has not been the best, honestly. And I mean, it's really nothing to blame. Like, there's nobody to blame. I'm not gonna blame the market. It's not that the bot don't work. It's not that, my strategy don't work or anything. It's just the algorithm is just different right now. The algorithm is just different right now. That's how I feel. I could be wrong. Like I said, I could just be making this stuff up. It could be in my head, but this is how I really feel right now. So I definitely lost bread today, man. But bro, the way that I'm losing right now is weird, son. Like, it shouldn't be losses like that. And then the fact that it's the beginning of the month, something is going on. Am I on the brink of figuring this thing out? Or should I just increase my levels? Should I have a 100-point stop loss instead of 70 points? Because a 100-point stop loss is usually what I actually go for. I don't know. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for being on here, man. Hopefully you learned something, man. And yeah, lost bread today, but losses are a part of the game. That's it, man. When I lose trades, I just be wanting to go to sleep. Like, that's how I feel right now. That's it, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you're not subscribed already, click subscribe, catch the wave, join the family. Like the video. If you enjoyed the video, definitely like the video. If you want to learn more about anything that I have, the link is in the bio. It's inside of my free course on my website, all of that. And that's it, man. Stay cool. Stay safe out here in these streets, man. Most of all, stay wavy, my friends. Stay wavy. Cause waves don't die. Peace.